Hello everyone, welcome to exam coverage explanation grade 6 mathematics general. So the EOT is already shared with you. You can see that EOT on LMS and also we share in the WhatsApp group. So go through that EOT. That's the first thing I wanted to tell you, and the second thing is the thing you have to remember is you are not permitted to use calculator in the examination. So go through the EOT about the number of questions and duration of the exam and the question, each question carrying how many marks, all those things, everything is mentioned there, and question number, pages, everything is there. So first of all, what you have to do is just go through the EOT very well. Okay, in the EOT, if you check that the questions are given there, so here we will start explaining questions, each questions, and we will give you a clear idea about how to approach the examination by solving these questions. So here you look at this is regarding ratio and rate, the first question. So a survey showed that 4 out of 5 students own a bicycle. Okay, that is the first value they have given you. Based on this result, how many of the 800 students in a school own bicycle? So see here, bicycle and the total number of students are the first data which they have given you. So 4 out of 5. Okay, 4 students have bicycle out of 5. How many students have bicycle out of 800? So make a column like this, and then we have to do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication means you multiply this 4 with 800. So 4 times 800, 3200. Then you divide this with the 5. So 3200 you divide by 5, then you will get 640. Okay, so the same way here in this question also, 5 out of 8 and 720, these are the two values they have given you. So 5 out of 8, okay, 5 buy lunch out of 8 students. How many will buy lunch out of 720 students? Okay, so 5 you multiply by 720, which you will get 3600, and you divide by 6, then you will get 450 students. Okay, so that's the first two questions which they have given you, and you see here this is also the same way. There are two values, 2 and 3 and 10 and unknown. So here when you multiply 3 times 10 divided by 2, so 3 times 10 is 30, divided by 2 you will get 15. And this also the same way, read the question and try to find out the answer. So these 4 questions have the same structure and same method. See here, this question number 5, this also the same way which they have done student walking and total number of students. We did the same way, cross multiply. Here also cross multiply, and finally you divide by 5, you will get the answer. So if you learn one question, the 6 questions you can simply answer. See here, this is a real world problem. So here you see Mr. Anderson is ordering pizzas for a class pizza party. Pizza place has a special where he can buy 3 large pizzas for $18.75, and in another one you can buy 4 large pizzas for 22. Okay, so here 3 pizza for 18.75, 4 pizzas for 22. If he need to buy 12 pizzas, how much will he will be saving if he buys a pizza from Mario's Pizzeria? Okay, so what you have to do is identify the cost of one pizza first. Okay, so 18.75 for 3 pizzas. So 18.75 you divide by 3, you will get 6.25. The same way, 4 pizzas cost 22. So 22 divided by 5 is 5.5. So you see here one pizza cost 6.25. Here one pizza cost 5.5. So now he is buying 12 pizzas. So what you have to do is 6.25 minus 5.25. So 0.75 is the difference in the cost of one pizza. You multiply this 12 with the 0.75, you will get 9. And in alternate way, what you can do is here you multiply this with the 12, this also multiply with the 12, and find the difference between both answers. Then also you will get 9. Okay, that's up to you. You have the freedom to choose your method. Here the same way this question, 65 feet in 5 seconds, 108 feet in 8 seconds. So these are the two things you have to mark first. Okay, so 65 feet in 5, so when you divide it will be 30, then 108 divided by 8 you'll get 13.5, so the difference is 0.5. so here to find the difference they ask you, so 0.5 feet will be the difference. See here in this question also same. Here you see here $11.25 for 5 pack, here $8.25 for 3 pack. Okay, so as usual 11.25 you divide by 5, you'll get this 2.25. the same way 8.25 you divide by 3, you'll get 2.75. okay, so the difference for 1 pack is $0.5. and you see the question, 15 more flavors to buy, so 15 you multiply with the 0.5 and the 7.5 will be the final answer. So what you have to do is just read the question thoroughly and mark the important things, especially based on numbers what they have given you, and based on that make necessary steps, write necessary steps and find the solution. Let us see this is just like the first question which we did, the first part. Okay, you see 180 words in 4 minutes. You see 180 words in 4 minutes. And how many words would you expect her to type in 10 minutes? So how many words in 10 minutes? Okay, 180 in 4, how many in 10? So cross multiply, 180 you multiply with the 10, so you get 1800, then you divide by 4, you'll get 450 words in 10 minutes. Okay, so this was so easy, just like the question which we have done in the first part. See here a real world problem they have given you, just read it and just understand what after reading this, okay, what the question says. So see here, a boy traveled 120 miles downstream in 8 hours. Okay, downstream 120 miles in 8 hours, then it traveled 100 miles upstream in 10 hours. Okay, so the question is, how did the rate of speed downstream compare to the rate of speed in the upstream? So speed in downstream is the speed in upstream is the, so this is rate of speed in downstream is 15 miles per hour. That means we divide 120 by 8, you'll get 15, and upstream is 100 divided by 10. Okay, upstream is 10 miles per hour, so downstream 15, upstream 10. Okay, so the rate of the speed in downstream was faster than the rate of speed in the upstream. So see here, this is 15, this is 10, of course this is more. Okay, so downstream is higher. What was the difference between these two speed? That means these two speeds have a difference of 5 miles. How we found it? 15 minus 10 is 5 mph, that means 5 miles per hour. This question also regarding person, but using cross multiplication I can do it. So see this question, so many questions are there with the cross multiplication method. So see here they have given you a pie chart with the diagram. So the graph shows the career interest of the students in Linda's school. Okay, suppose there are 400 students at school. How many of them want to be an athlete? So see here, the first thing you have to find is athlete is how much? 12%. 12% means 12 out of 100. Okay, person we will always write in 100, so 12 out of 100. So see here, suppose there are 400 students at the school. So there are 400 students, so in 100 12 wanted to be athlete. In 400 how many wanted to be athlete? So what you have to do, just like cross multiply, 400 you multiply by 12, you will get 4800, then you divide by 100, that is 4800 divided by 100 is 48. Here also the same way, how many favors fishing? So what you have to do is, fishing is 14%, so 14 out of 100, then you identify how many would be there out of 300. cross multiply and divide by 100, you will get 42. So both are same type of question. If you learn one, then the other one you can do very simply. See here, use any method to find the percent of each number. Okay, so here we are finding the percentage. So 15% of 240. Okay, so 15 out of 100 times 240. So what you can do is you can multiply 15 with 240 and divide by 100. 15 times 240 means 3600, divided by 100, you will get 36. Here in another way also you can do, you can use this the zeros and zeros you can cancel, like that also you can do. Okay, partial division method, you can use that, and then also you can find the answer. The method which one is easy means that you can follow. Okay, here multiply and divide, this is a method we used. If you have any alternate method or simple method, that also you can use, that's up to you. You see the alternate way. Here you see 15 out of 240, so you can cancel these zeros if you wanted to. Okay, cancel the 0, and 15 you can divide by 5 3 times, 10 you can divide by 5, that is 2 times. Then 3 and 2 you cannot divide anymore, so 24 and 2, check it. Of course you can divide 24. If you divide by 2, you will get 12. 2 divided by 2, 1. So 3 times 12 is 36 out of 1. Okay, so 36 out of 1 means 36. So in this way also you can do. Okay, this is short division method. Which one is easy means that you can follow. So here if you use any method, you will get 117, and here you will get 205. The questions are same type. See here 150% of 44. This also same way. 150% of 150%. Percent means 100. So 150% of 44. Of means multiply. Okay, so 150 you multiply by 44, you will get the 6600, then divide by 100. Otherwise what you can do is, you see 150, these zeros and zeros you can cancel. 10 divided by 5 is 2, 15 divided by 5 is 3, then 44 you can divide by 2, so you will get 22. 3 times 22 is 66. You will get the same. So sometime there may be decimals also, be careful. So here you see here the drama teacher is making bandanas for costumes. Okay, she is cutting half yard of fabric into 6 bandanas of the same size. Okay, write and solve an equation to find how much fabric there will be for each one. So you see 1 over 2 yard of fabric into 6, that means 1 over 2 yard she is cutting into 6 pieces. So 1 over 2 you are going to divide with the 6. Okay, so how we will do is 1 over 2 you are going to divide with the 6. Divide with the 6 means multiply with the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 6 is 1 over 6. So what you can do, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, so this way you can do it. So here in the same way, 4 out of 5 going to divide with the 8. So 4 out of 5 you are going to divide with the 8 means multiply with the reciprocal of 8. Reciprocal of 8 means 1 over 8. Now what you can do is, if you want means you can cancel this. 4 divided by 4 is 1, 8 divided by 4 is 2. So finally you will get 1 over 10. Okay, 1 over 10, done like that. Final answer you will get. See here another division. This is divide with into the simplest form. So 4 over 5 divided by 4. So this one you have to rearrange into this mixed fraction, you have to rearrange into proper fraction. Okay, normal fraction. So what you have to do, 5 you multiply with 2, 10 plus 4 is 14. Okay, so 14 over 5 divided by 4. Divided by 4 means 4 over 1. Reciprocal of 4 over 1 is 1 over 4. So 14 times 1 is 14. 5 times 4 is 20, then 7 over 10. In simplest form, 7 over 10. Okay, so this also same way, and this question also same way. When you multiply this and divide, you will get 5 over 6, and here you will get 7 over 9. Okay, these questions are same way, same pattern, these 3 questions. See here two fractions they have given you. Before with one whole number they have given, now they have given you with the 2 fractions. So see here, this mixed fraction we can change it to 5 times 3 15 plus 3 is 18 over 5. This one 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2. So 18 over 5 divided by 3 over 2. So then what we can do is 18 over 5 multiplied by the reciprocal of 3 over 2 is 2 over 3. Okay, so 18 over 5, this division we changed it to multiplication by making the reciprocal. So 3 over 2 we have written as 2 over 3. Now what you can do is you can divide, multiply and divide, or you can do this simplification method. That means 18 over 5 multiplied by 2 over 3. So 18 you can divide by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 6 times 2, 12 over 5. Then rearrange this 12 over 5 into 2 over 5. That means what we did here, the opposite. Okay, you see 5 times 2, 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 over 5. So if you are getting complex fraction, what you have to do is you have to write into mixed fraction. Okay, you have to write in the simplest form. Always write answer in simplest form. So here when you calculate this, finally you will get 2 1 over 5, and if you do this 8th question, you will get the final answer 5 over 3 or 1 2 over 3. Okay, 1 2 over 3, like that. In the simplest form you will get the final answer. Now see here, this is a reciprocal and application of this reciprocals. Okay, fractions, division, all those things. So find each product. Product means multiply. So what you have to do is multiply these two. So when we are asked to multiply something, forget about these decimals. Okay, 124 you multiply by 25. Okay, decimals we can consider later. So here there are 2 decimal places, here there are 3 decimal places. Then multiplication, you do the multiplication as usual. Okay, then finally what you have to do is, there are 2 plus 3 5 decimal places. So from here, from the answer, what you have to do is 1 place, then 2 3 4 5 places, then the decimal will come. Okay, how I got the 5 is 2 plus 3 is 5. So this place is empty, so what you have to do is put a 0. So your final answer will be 0.031. Okay, these zeros, okay, no need to write, 0.031. Okay, so in this also in the same way you multiply is 1715 1062. That means these numbers write without decimals, multiply. After multiplying, you see here we have 3 decimal place, 2 decimal place, total 5 decimal places. So from here 1 2 3 4 5, here it will be. So final answer will be 18.2133. Okay, so this is how you have to multiply these decimals. See here, in this question they asked you to identify the quadrant. Okay, which quadrant is this? So in this coordinate plane, first thing you have to remember is this horizontal is x-axis, vertical is y-axis. Okay, so identify the quadrant in each one. So here minus 1 1.5, minus 2 1 and 4. Okay, so minus 1 minus 2. So where will be both negatives comes? You see here in this x, this is negative, y, this is negative. So the first one will come here in the first. Okay, the first question will come in this quadrant. This is the third quadrant. So this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, and this is the third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, this is how we name the quadrants. All positive, here x is negative, y positive. All negative, here x is positive, y is negative. Okay, and second one you see 5 minus 6, that means x is 5, y is minus 6. So the question number 2 will come here. Okay, question number 2 will come here. That's in the fourth quadrant. Now you see this is positive, 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 and positive means it will come here. X is positive, y is positive. The question number 3 comes in the first quadrant. As you see here, negative, positive. So first you have to check negative, then positive. So question number 4 will come in the second quadrant. So in these coordinates, first value always it will be x, second value always it will be y. So first one you have to check in the x axis, second one you have to check in the y axis. Okay, see here, use the coordinate plane to identify the ordered pair that names each point. So first one is A. A is, see here, this is minus 1, minus 2. So this will be minus 1.5 or 1.5. Y is 1. So x you have to write first. You see x axis, x you have to write first. Minus 1.5 means 1.5, and y is 1. So this is how you have to identify. Okay, first one, second one. B is, see here, this is B. So from here x you have to write first. This is 1, 2. So this will be half or 0.5. And when it comes to y axis, this is half, and into the come to y axis minus 2. So half minus 2. The same way C will be minus 1 and minus 1.5. See here, use the coordinate plane to identify the points of each ordered pair. This is just opposite what we did before. So here they have given you the ordered pair and they are asking you to find the name of that coordinate. Okay, now see here, this is half and half. So see here, positive half, positive half. So that will be Z. Next is minus 1, 1.5. So first one is negative, minus 1, then 1.5 means positive, 1.5. So that will be X. This is both are negative, minus 2, minus 1.5. So minus 2, minus 1.5. Okay, so this is how we have to identify the name of the coordinate if they give the coordinate. Graph half and 1. Okay, that's the point A. So what you have to do is, this is a graph point, graph grid. This is X, Y axis. Now half means, see here, in X you have to select half. This is 1, so half will be here and go up 1. If it is negative 1, you have to go down. Okay, so here minus 1.5, 2. This is minus 1, minus 2, so minus 1.5 is here. 2 means positive 2, so we needn't go down, we have to go up 2. Okay, so this is how you have to plot the point. Next one, in this rational numbers, they will ask you to arrange this in the order or mark it in the number line. So first thing what you have to do is this one, make it into decimal form. This one also make it into decimal form. So first task, write all the fractions into decimal form. So this is minus 2.5, this is minus 0.75. So see here except this, all others are negative numbers. So this is the grid they have given you. Okay, so here we have taken minus 3, minus 2.8, 2.6, 2.4 like that with a 0.2 difference scale. So here first one, minus 0.9 means, check it, minus 0.9, here it will come. Okay, then here it will come in this green color, 0.9 green color, here it will come. Okay, and the next one is minus 3 over 4. Minus 3 over 4 means decimal is this, so in between 6 and 8 will be minus 0.7. So just left side of that, minus 3 over 4 will come. Okay, 0.9 will come between 0.8 and 1. That means both are negative. So minus 0.8 minus 1, in between minus 0.9 will come. Then minus 2 1 over 2. Minus 2 1 over 2 means 2.4 2.6. So in between 2.5 will come. Okay, so this is why we ask you to make it into decimal form, and this is positive number 0.25. so just after 0 you can see this 0.25. Graph each set of rational numbers on number line. Okay, the same way they have given you, make this into decimals and put it in the number line. This is same like the previous question we did. So see here, in this, Mammoth Cave in Kentucky has a minimum elevation of minus 124.1. Okay, minus 124.1 meters. Elevation of negative means going down. Okay, in this question also they have given the same thing. Screwdriver was at the depth. Depth means from the sea level gone down, minus 80. Okay, so we will note this as negative, but when they ask you how many meters traveled, okay, here you see how many feet the diver traveled from the surface of the ocean. So distance we will say always in positive. So what you have to do is you have to take the absolute value of this. Okay, we will not say distance in negative, so take the absolute value. Absolute value means write the positive value. So 124.1 meters, and the same way here take the absolute value, so to be 80.5 feet. Okay, so this is how you have to find the answer. Be careful, don't write negatives or don't choose negative when they ask you to find the distance or weight or something like that. Okay, this is comparison. This is just like the previous question we did. First what you have to do is make this fraction into decimal. So when you divide this you will get minus 0.18. so see here 0.24, 0.18, both are negative numbers. So this will be the highest number, this will be the lowest number. Okay, this is small and this is big. These questions are same method. Here we made this fraction into decimal. This is already decimal, minus 0.62 minus 0.76. Okay, in normal cases 0.62, 0.76, this will be higher, but as these are negative numbers, this will be the highest number. Okay, minus 0.62 will be the highest number. If that is equal means write equal. Here this is also the same way. Rearrange all these things into decimal form. So first one is minus 4.25 as it is, then minus 4.7, this one minus 4.15. Then arrange this in the order least to greatest, that means small to big. So among this the smallest number will be this minus 4.7. so you have to write this one, not minus 4.7. okay, because this number is given in the question, so write that first. The next is minus 4.25, then the last one is this. Okay, minus 4, 3 over 20. Question number 10 is same pattern. Make all of them into decimal form, then identify which one is smaller. Write that first. See here they have given you two ratios. Okay, and they ask you whether these are in the same ratio. The first one is, you see, 6 dimes and 4 quarters. So 6 dimes and 4 quarters. Okay. Second one, Martha, 5 dimes and 3 quarters. 5 dimes and 3 quarters. They asked you whether these are in the same ratio. Okay. So how we will identify this is in the same ratio? So here you see 6, 4, 5, 3. From this itself you can understand this is not in the same ratio. 6, 4 means, if you want means, you can write into simplest form. Both you can divide by 2, so you will get 3 is to 2. Okay, 3 is to 2 is the simplest form. So 3, 5, 2, 3. You see, these are not in the same ratio. So here that also the same way, they have given you the ratio 8 is to 10. Then what happened is 3 questions, okay, added 3 to both total questions. That means for this 8 they added 3, for this 10 they added 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11, 10 plus 3 is 13. So now 13 is to 11 is to 13. Okay, so 8 is to 10, 11 is to 13. 8 is to 10 means you can make that in simplest form if you wanted to. Both you can divide it by 2, so it will be 4 is to 5. 4 is to 5, 11 is to 13. Both are not in the same ratio. Okay, see here. Really need to make fruit punch for the family reunion. One batch of punch has the ingredients shown. If the punch bowl holds 27 cups, how many cups of orange juice will she need? So these are the two things we need. The total capacity of the bowl is 27. We have to find how much of orange juice we need. You see here in the table, cranberry, lemon lime soda, orange juice, pineapple juice. These are the things they have given you. So total is 9. Okay, the total is 9. So how much is the capacity? 27. So how this 9 become 27? Multiply by 3. You will get 27 total. Okay, the same way orange juice, what you can do, you can multiply by 3, you will get 6. Okay, so this is the simplest way. Otherwise 2 over 9, okay, that means 2 orange juice is 2 over 9. The total orange juice how much we need out of 27, then you cross multiply. We did in the first questions the same way, 2 and 27 you multiply and divide by 9, then you will get 6 cups. So whatever it is, whichever the method you use, you will get the same answer. So this also the same way, from the table identify, okay, find the total and compare how this 14 becomes 42, multiply by 3. Okay, same way multiply this with the 3. 3 times 3 you will get 9, or you can use the alternate method shown in this. Now see here, this also the same way. Okay, the pattern is same. So here what you have to do is, you see the how many chocolate donuts did she buy? Chocolate donuts, how much did she buy? This is the thing. Okay, so you see here they have given you 20, total is 20. So what you can do is, here they have given you 4 cream filled, 2 chocolate and 6 glazed. Okay, so cream and chocolate, we are taking cream and chocolate. Cream is how much? 4, chocolate is 2, equal to, you see 20 total cream filled donut, that means 20. Then how much is this? So see here, this cream become 20. How this cream became 20? This is 4, 4 became 20 by multiply by 5, right? The same way chocolate, multiply by 5, you will get 10. You see 10 chocolate. Okay, so otherwise just like this, do cross multiplication. 2 over 20 is 2 multiplied by 20 is 40, then divided by 4, 10. So which is easy means that method you can use. So here also this cross multiplication, you see so many questions are there with the cross multiplication. You see Jaden's snow cone machine makes 3 snow cones from 0.5 pound of ice. How many snow cones can be made with the 5 pounds of ice? Okay, you see 3 with the 0.5, 3 with the 0.5. How many with the 5? So here cross multiply, 3 multiplied by 5, 15 divided by 0.5. So 15 divided by 0.5 means what you can do, to remove this decimal both sides you can multiply by 10. So that will be 150 divided by 5. So 150 divided by 5 will be 30. Okay, so this question also same way, cross multiply and identify. This is same, cross multiply and identify, cross multiply and identify. Same type, cross multiplication. You see, so many questions are there with the cross multiplication. Be careful. So we did so many questions with that, so I'm not going to explain the same type of question. Practice it. If you have any doubt, means ask me. Okay, so here you see they have given you one table. Okay, each package contains 6, so this is a first thing mark. Okay, 6 beach of balls. There are 1 2 3 4 like that packages. So in the table is already given the 1 2 3 4. So each one 6 means there is a highlight of this question. So first one 6, second one will be 12, third one 18, fourth one 24. Either you can add 6 or multiply 6 with 2, 6 with 3, like that. Now how to mark the points are means, you see 1 6 1 6, you see this is 4 8, so in their middle will be 6. Okay, so in x 1 y 6, then x 2 y 12, so in x axis 2, y axis 12, 3 18 3, then 18, the place of 18 is between 16 and 20. Last one 4 24, in x 4 y 24. Be careful when you mark. That is it. This question also same way, from the table mark it. This is, see here they have given you 2 graphs. Okay, in these 2 graphs the question is describe the relationship in the ratio, okay, for each one. So the first one, this one orange, is for Lexi, and this blue is for Audrey. Okay, so see here the first one is 1 or 4, 1 is to 4 or 4 is to 1, anyhow you can write. So first one here they have given you 4 for 1, that means number of photos, number of pages, that means 4 photos in 1 page, that's why we have written 4 is to 1. Then the second one is 6 photos in 1 page, 6 photos in 1 page. So Audrey makes more photos in 1 page. Okay, so Audrey is the one using 1 page for pasting 6 photos. The other guy, that is Lexi, is doing with 4 photos only in 1 page. So who is having the highest ratio, that they will ask you. So in that case, which is more steeper, that will have the highest ratio. Okay, so here you see AC is running laps around the track. The time in minutes and the number of laps run are shown in the graph. Which of the following statements are true? Okay, so let us see. Every 4 minutes Lacy run 1 lap. You see 1 lap, how many minutes? 4. You see time in 4, so 1 4. Lacy run 8 laps in 2 minutes. 2 8 laps. Okay, so this will be 8 laps in 2 minutes. So 2 minute and lap. So 2 minutes, this is number of lap, this is minute. Okay, so there is a better way to confuse 2 and 8. You will mark, so don't mark it. Check what is written in y-axis, what is written in x-axis. Okay, so in 2 minutes she cannot run 8. This is 2 lap in 8 minutes. Okay, if it is given 2 lap in 8 minutes, means this will be true. So it took, let's say, 1 minute to run 4 laps. Again, confusing question. 1 minute, this is not minute, this is lap. Okay, 1 lap 4 minutes, that is the thing. In 16 minutes complete 4 laps, it is true. In 16 minutes complete 4 laps. Based on the relation, it will be taking 20 minutes for 5 laps. Exactly 20 minutes for 5 laps. See here, there are 4 quarters of every $1 and 10 dimes for every dollar. Without graphing, would the ratio of quarters to dollars or dimes to dollars appear to have the steeper line? So you see 4 quarters for every $1, 4 quarters for every $1, 10 dimes for every dollar, 10 dimes for every $1. See here, 4 for 1, 10 for 1. So this will have the highest steep, okay, more steeper when we plot the graph, or just compare the ratio for 1 4 1 10. So 10 is the greater one than 4, so this will have a steeper line. See here again they asked you to compare the ratio using the graph. So here they have given you this, the lines ABC. So which will have the most greatest ratio? So what you have to do, which one will have the greatest steep? B1 is having the greatest steep, so that will be our answer. Okay, so here the question greatest ratio. So greatest ratio means, of course, that will be the steeper one. So here you see at the gym Alex spends 24 minutes doing resistance training for every 30 minutes spent doing cardio exercise. Kaisa spends 15 minutes on resistance for every 20 minutes on cardio, and Manuel spends 14 minutes. Okay, so Alex, Carissa and Manuel, for these three we have to make table or just we have to compare. Okay, so see here, first one, 24 minutes doing resistance training for every 30 minutes when doing. So 24 resistance for every 30 cardio. Here 15 resistance for every 20 cardio. Here 14 resistance for every 15 cardio. Okay, so here you see 24 13, 15 20, 14 15, these are in different way. Okay, so we have to make this into a common one. So for that what I did is I multiply both with 2. Okay, so 48 out of 60. Here I multiply both with 3, so I got 45 out of 60. Here I multiplied both with 4, so 56 out of 60. So see here, in 60 56, in 60 45, in 60 48. So the greatest ratio goes to Manuel. You see, in 60 56 are there. Okay, the others have 45 and 48. So if they have different give different fractions, okay, then what you have to do is make this into same fraction, that means with the same denominator, then compare it. Okay, this is just like fraction comparing, but they have given you on a table, that's it. See here, this is they have given you these values, and what you have to do is you have to plot this in the graph grid. Okay, and I have to identify which is having the greatest calorie. Okay, so see here, 2 160, so 2 160, 4 320, 6 480. So here you see slices, these are the slices. So these slices 2, slices 4, slices 6. So just like the previous question, we have to make it into 1. So in 2 slices, how much calorie? That's the thing we are going to check. This is 2 slices. The first one, 2 slices, 160. Okay, white bread, 160 calorie. Second one is 2 slices. How much calorie? So what you have to do is divide this with 2, divide with the 2. Okay, 160. Here you see, divide with the 3, divide with the 3. So this is also 160. So see here, this is given the ratio. So it is so simple for you to mark this point. Okay, so now you see here, come to the question, what they have given you. Wheat bread has 150 calories for 2 slices. Wheat bread 150 calorie for 2 slices. Okay, so 2 other types of bread are shown in the table. Here one is given in the graph, so that is we already discussed 160. Okay, to 160, and another one is this rye bread, which is given in this graph. Okay, so that is, you check it, 2, how much will be? It is approx 140. Just below it comes, so it is, we expect this is at 140. So this bread 140 out of 2, white bread, which is already given in the table, which everything is same, 160 out of 2, and wheat bread, which is given in the question, 150 calorie for 2. Okay, so which is having the highest calorie? That will be this one. White bread will have the highest calorie. That means 2 slices will have 160 calories. Okay, so they have given one sentence, they have given one table, they have given one graph. You have to know how to read all these things and compare. So here what you have to do is, you see they have given you one table for each one. First unit ratio you have to find. So what you have to do is, you see 28.50 divided by 3, 9.5. Then 42 divided by 4.5, you'll get 9.3. 40 divided by 4, you will get 10. Okay, so now you compare this, what you have to do. Okay, so when you compare this, you see 9.5, 9.3, 10. So this one, that means the third one, is getting more money in this. So next one is just like we did the before, from the graph, which is a steeper one. Okay, steeper one will have always the highest ratio. Here they ask you which one will have the highest ratio. Okay, in this, to write one example, that any example you can write from outside of the school, ratio relationship, that means the cost of 1, that is ratio relationship. Okay, cost of 2, how much it is, compare it. Okay, so here also they have given you which one will have the steepest ratio. So from the graph, what you have to identify means the steepest will have more ratio. So here the part 1 of this EOT is ends. So the part 2 will be uploaded later. So bye for now, have a break, and we will come back later. Thank you.